Alright guys, we are back at it again. We are hopefully rolling with some good audio this time. I'm hoping to go back to the same spot just because I know that I didn't get to capture what we were doing last time. So, Pointe Aux Chene, we'll be doing mostly sight fishing for redfish. Might try to get into a little trout in the morning before it gets too hot, but I really don't think that this area has really turned on for the trout yet. So typically I catch them a lot better in late summer. It's still early, it's getting into late spring right now, so just haven't really been seeing the trout. If we see some birds hidden though, we'll go after them. So my family and I are gonna go to our deer camp later today, so don't have a whole lot of time. We'll be just releasing fish today. No keepers, no cooking tonight, but should have a good time, and let's see what we can get. All right, so if you can't tell, we're gonna have some wind today. I don't feel comfortable going out to where I started the other day, where I normally would catch trout. I don't even know if you can hear me with this wind. I'm hoping that I got my audio settings figured out a little bit, but it's gonna be a tough day. So we'll start here before the winds really start picking up, but it is going to be a windy day. So we're gonna go find some sheltered places behind some trees. We're in the marsh, there's not a whole lot of trees, but there are a few spots that we can get to. So we'll use those as cover, just because we know that the winds are gonna pick up as the day goes on. Right now, I think it's around 10 miles an hour sustained. It's gonna pick up to 15. So we'll try the spot, see what's going on. I don't have very high hopes for it, but it's fishing, you never know. So let's go after them. Using a matrix crawfish here. Just kind of looks like I guess a crab coming through the water on this underspin. I really like this for sight fishing for redfish, just because it's easy to flip. It gives a little bit of flash. I think the color looks like a crab. Let me see what color. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I've had a lot of good luck with it. Yeah, it's pretty weedless. There's not a whole lot of weeds here, but in other places I fish, there are a lot of them. So yep, we're done here. It is way stronger than 10 miles an hour. It's about 20 sustained. We are going to move on. I don't know how much you could even hear in that last spot. The wind was just so bad, and this spot is not gonna have as much wind because of these trees, but I can already tell we are gonna be dealing with horseflies. Water is pretty dirty. Start throwing the top water for right now. Try to get in, see if we can find some nice clean water back here out of the wind. So we're on an incoming tide. Which typically means it's bringing fresh water in from the Gulf, but I think with the wind as strong as it is, everything just stirred up. disaster today. It is what it is, but man, I could go without one of those for the rest of my life. That'd be nice. So let's talk about equipment. Trolling motor. I've been putting it off for long enough, but obviously you can see I've had some electrical problems. That the part that kind of started the fire, what I would assume, was one of the splices I made in the line. So that's got to be repaired. That's unacceptable. And for it to take out a battery, I mean, that's scary. That's some scary heat. How quickly that terminal just melted. So that obviously needs to be fixed. Now I've got to get a new battery. I've got a couple spares, but yeah, they're just not. That one was a brand new one. I mean, it had an awesome cycle time. So that one is a big hurt. That's going to be a expensive replacement. Now and then the push pole. I mean, just like, come on, man. Like I don't know what I was thinking, just leaving it up there, but that's about what I should have expected. So unfortunate, costly trip. The conditions today were just horrible. I mean, there are days like that days like today, I would normally say, you know what, I'm not going out, but I do want to be dedicated and start putting out videos weekly. Obviously that's not going to be every week, just because there's going to be some circumstances that I'm not able to make it out. But boy, today would have been one of those days that I wouldn't even gone. Seeing the forecast, I said, see, I'm going back to bed. But gave it our best effort. Just couldn't find clean water. I mean, that's the biggest key, I think, is finding clean water, and we did not find it. So hopefully next time we will get on them. But thanks for tuning in. Talk to y'all. We'll see y'all next time.